I'm over here with Nalini Krishan, best known to us nerds as Barriss Offee in Star Wars Episode 2. How are you today?
I'm very tired, actually, but I'm good. I'm in New York, so I'm very happy. Yeah.
Were you having a good time at the convention?
I am, yeah. No, it's quite interesting. I've never been to this particular convention before, but yeah, everyone seems to be really nice, and yeah, it's great.
And so how are you interacting with with us nerds here, I guess is the question.
Well, I haven't really had the chance to interact with the New Yorkers, yet, because I only just arrived yesterday, quite late last night, but everyone seems really friendly, and same as California, everyone seems really nice over there as well, although I was only there for a night. So I don't know. I mean, I suppose I'll know more as I sort of greet the fans a bit more over the weekend when it's a bit busier. But no, it's been fine. Everyone's really nice, and I've not had any problems. I've had some people ask some strange questions, but I think you get that every state that you go. So yeah.
I'll try and keep my questions pretty normal, but I think
it's fine.
The people in our chat room are wondering, what's it like working with George Lucas?
Okay, well, I actually didn't work with him a great deal. I mean, I did do some scenes with him on set, but I think the biggest word I have, or the thing that sort of stood out to me the most, was the fact that he's just so down to earth. He's just there, he's a director, he's making a film, he's working on set, he was very professional. He was actually very pleasant, and yeah, just a very nice guy. He's quite short, very unassuming, and I didn't find him intimidating at all. And when we had wrapped up for filming, he actually threw a party for everybody, and he didn't have to do that, but he was just so nice to work with, and I didn't find him sort of pretentious in any way. I just found that he was very down to earth and just a really nice guy. Yeah, and really knew what he was doing on set, really knew what he wanted from the actors and what to expect, but he wasn't demanding in any way, but he was just a really nice guy. Yeah.
Well, he makes an excellent product. I have to ask you, what kind of physical training did you do for your job?
Okay, for my character, Barriss Offee, because I was actually a female Jedi, I actually didn't have to do any sort of preliminary training before I got the role, because I didn't know what I was doing until I got on set, because they're very confidential with things like this. But I actually did stunt training with Nick Gillard, who's the actual stunt coordinator. So he had worked with all the other characters, major characters that had filmed, and yeah, he spent a day with us, showing us all these different, mad routines and filming, with this heavy lightsaber, and that was all we did, was just a couple of days of training, and that's all we had to work with. So, but it was fine. It was fun. It really was, and he had a great laugh at the female Jedi. So it was good. Yeah.
Well, do you have any backstage stories for us? Anything that went down that might make us giggle?
I don't think I really do have that many stories. I mean, I do remember doing a bit of rap with Ahmed Best. I know that because, he's a bit of a rapper himself, and we did a bit of rapping. But I think the funniest thing that happened on set was when we were filming the fight scenes with Nick Gillard, and he was incredibly, he found us very amusing, and it was really hard to do the scenes when you had him standing there laughing at you, and he was like, we're like, come on, we're trying to be serious here, and it was really hard because he just took the piss out of us, and he's an Englishman, so, it's like that very sarcastic English humor, but he was great to work with, and we had a couple of other people on set that, the crew that were really nice, but, just found us so funny, doing these fight scenes. And there was one scene where I was doing this, sort of like this tandem scene with Illuminari and Julie, Mary Oyaya, who played my master in the film. Her character's name is Illuminari. And our characters actually do tandem fighting, which is where they fight back to back, but simultaneously doing the same thing back to back. And and trying to do that, and then my hood fell off, and then everyone just cracked up, and I had to do the whole thing over again, and it was really embarrassing, but funny at the time, so yeah.
And what has the fan reaction been to a female Jedi? I know that's not something that was in the original canon.
I think they absolutely love it. A lot of people were like, we didn't have enough female Jedis in the first three, and this is fantastic. And there's a lot more ethnic diversity as well in the next three films. And, I think a lot of people received us quite well. They were really, really happy with that. And, there was absolutely no there was nothing negative about it. It was all very positive, and I think it was about time they had more female Jedis, yeah.
Well, I'd like to say thank you for opening the door for me to become a Jedi.
No problem.
And what's in the future for you?
Okay, well, I'm actually... I've done a couple of projects in Australia. Obviously, I'm still based in Sydney, Australia, so I'm sort of going to see how that goes. I do intend to move out to Los Angeles in the next couple of years, but I actually do have a project that I got a part in, but it's sort of in its preliminary stages. It's called The Benvenuti Family. It's a TV series, a bit like The Sopranos. And that would be in Los Angeles or possibly Canada, but I'm sort of still waiting for that to happen. And there is another sort of like an animated series which is sort of still preliminary as well, called Nature's Guard. And, that's sort of been a project that I've been working on for a while, but it's not sort of eventuated. So we'll see where that leads. But, I mean, who knows? I mean, I've been, auditioning for a couple of sitcoms in Sydney and, a couple of different roles. So we'll see how it goes and what comes of it. I mean, I suppose you never know what's around the corner, right? So, but just keeping myself busy out there and trying to get as much work as possible in between a couple of writing projects that I have as well. So I'm writing a movie script at the moment, and I'm writing a children's book, so we'll see how that goes as well.
That's very exciting. Well, can you tell us where to keep up with you?
Well, yes, I actually have a website, Nalini Krishan. .net, so www.nalinikrishan.net, and I will be having a new website that will be coming out as well, but that'll probably be sort of further down the track, but that's probably the best way to keep in touch with me, and I'll be sort of sending out, a couple of newsletters every couple of months soon, so people sort of get an idea of, what's happening, and I always keep myself up to date on the website as to where I'm going to be and what projects are up and coming, and also on Facebook. So I have a fan page there, so if people want to, be up to date, then I post information on that as well. So,
all right, thanks so much, Nalini, and thanks for talking to me.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I'm going to send it over to JR now.